Welcome to Cut the Ish, Real Talk Sports, where we strip away the fluff and get straight to the heart of the game. From the hottest plays on the court to the controversies off it. We're breaking it all down with unfiltered takes and raw honesty. No sugarcoating, no holding back. Just real talk for real fans. Let's get into it.
Hello, everyone. How you doing today? This your girl Keysha with Cut the Ish, Real Talk Sports. Y'all come on in the building. I'm rocking with my boy Duval. Y'all know the drill. Hit the like button as you come on in the door. I know this was kind of like impromptu. I usually have my stuff scheduled, but I have been a little discombobulated. How you feeling, Duval? Are you ready to rock and roll, or are you still trying to get yourself together?
I'm all right, but when I sing the background, I was gonna have an orgasm. I feel
You
special.
ain't no kid. Stop telling the people your business.
Yeah, we upgraded now. That was
It's
that
like,
was that what the super chat do. You know what I'm saying? Super chat do a little something. So if y'all send more, you know what I'm saying, we might get even a little more stuff for the channel.
yeah, man, we be over here we be working hard for y'all. I don't think y'all understand what we be going through, man.
Hmm.
We be doing it, man. They think it's easy. It is not easy what we do.
Not at all.
But that's what we do it because we love it. That's why we do it. That's why
Hmm.
we do it. Let me say hey to some of the people in the chat. They come up on in here. They get the notification real late. They don't care.
Move it
What's
a little
up,
bit more to
Donna
the right.
C? Oh, the moving to the right.
Yeah, a
Hey,
little
Donna
bit more.
C. Anthony Green. What's up, Brian Lewis? Man, we over here. We over here. Okay, kind of like
Perfect.
that.
Yeah.
All right. Then what's up, June Brown? What's up, June? What's up, Sherelle Blue? What's up, Sharice De Jesus, Terry Taylor? Mind Motion. I don't remember that name. What's up, Ray Tay? How y'all doing? Y'all come on in the building. Y'all come on in the building. Uh, I'm saying hey to everybody. Duvall,
Yeah.
were you depressed last night? Let's get that out the way before we were you depressed?
More than one. Yeah, more than one way. Yes. I get into it though, but yeah, more than one scenario. I was depressed.
So look, I was over here. My boy broke Cleasy. He didn't completely crash out last night. I was proud of him. He
Mm,
wanted to. He
I
did.
got
He
you.
did. Yeah, because he had a rough night too. It was just a rough. It was a rough night, but we
We'll get
bounced
through it.
back. We'll get through it. Hey, y'all, I'm letting some more of y'all come on in the building. What's up, Khalil Black? What's up, Chaos? Y'all come on in the building. We're going to talk about some real stuff today because the Chicago Sky, I guess it's not just Angel, Duvall. I mean, the sky is the sky. The Chicago media is something different. We're going to talk about that today. We're going to talk about the Chicago media and how they writing they hit pieces again. And we also going to talk about did the Lynx humble the dream? And
Hmm.
we got to talk a little bit about the officiating last night, Duval. We're going to get into that later on in the show. But a lot of people online was not happy with the officiating last night with of their favorite, which is our girl Angel. But it is just 6 games. Get 6 games in for all these teams. Well, some of these teams that played like 8 games. I didn't realize that until the other day. But we gonna get into it. It's early in the WNBA season, but one thing is certain. Chicago Sky already put out what we call a hit piece. The ball. That's gonna be our first topic of the day. I'm letting y'all come on in here, hit the like button. What's up, Ty Jr.? What's up? What's up, Jemima? That's my girl. She keep the guys straight. What's up, Jemima? What's up, Bob Jones? See, the ball, you better act right.
Yeah.
Mr. Mama here.
You know how that go.
Bro Clark say she out to get him. I say, stop being a hater. Y'all gotta act right. All right, chat. 5 minutes in, we about to get going because y'all know I got a packed night. The Wings are playing the Aces and then Duval later on tonight. I get Tip versus Caitlin again.
Yeah. I might watch a little bit of that.
Yeah, it's a lot of controversy that went on the last couple of days with Tip and CC.
Mm-hmm.
And the clan fan, oh no, the Clarky fan base. They have been on Tip head.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to watch and see how interesting that game is gonna get tonight. What's up, Green Thumb? Come on in the building. All right, let's get it cracking. Well, Devon,
Mm-hmm.
last night while you was out hanging out with your friends, they want to be with her. Never mind, neither here nor there. Kamilla Cardoso was having probably the worst game of her career. Um, last night, it got to a point last night, Duval, that I didn't even want to critique her because I felt like something was missing. Um,
Mm-hmm.
she went, she played 22 minutes. Tyler Marsh ended up benching her pretty much in the fourth quarter.
3 minutes to 4.
Uh-huh. And she went 1 for 5, 2 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. That's
Mm-hmm.
all she did. But on the other end, who she was guarding, they was playing the tempo, right?
Yeah, she was guard
And Sabali,
Sably. Yeah, she had
not
29.
baby Sabali had 29, 11 of 14, 6 rebounds on Camilla head. Earlier that day, let me go to my thing. Earlier that day, there was
Mm-hmm.
an article that came out. Um, it it came out. Hold on, y'all.
Meanwhile, while she's talking, I want to say thank y'all for coming here. We appreciate y'all. Like I said, we gonna touch on the Camilla situation because, like the Chicago Sun Times, as usual, is on cue when it comes to how they treat their players and how they make their players feel uncomfortable with things they are saying.
I'm
And
back, y'all.
unfortunately, this is what this organization does. Go ahead, Keith. Continue.
Yeah. I'm gonna bring up. She threw me off her little special stuff. But anyway, earlier that day, an article came out in the Chicago Sun Times, and I mean it wasn't all the way bad, Devon,
Mm-hmm.
but they had some parts up in there that was. I just think the timing on some of these articles is just. I don't know. I don't know, Devon. We we gonna read a little bit of it. We gonna read a little bit of it, and y'all, I'm gonna let y'all tell me what y'all think. We're gonna show I'm gonna show a clip that Deval provided for me. I'm gonna read the little excerpt from the clip that everybody keened on online, and then we'll talk about it. Let me get the thing up. Here we go. All right, this little excerpt that was in the article in the Chicago Sun Times. It says, and I quote, now with her rookie contract expiring in 2027, the grace period is over. No more excuses for Cardoso, 25, who's finally surrounded by a highly competitive roster and an offensive system tailored to maximize her strengths, which is why her start to the season was concerning. After a strong opening night performance against the Fire in Portland, she shot a combined 5 for 16 over the next 2 games. When the Sky had a positive run, Cardoso was often on the bench, with Williams doing a better job of protecting the rim and stabilizing the offense. Ouch. Okay. I'm going to show a clip before we talk a little bit. I'm going to show a clip kind of about what they kind of trying to talk about, Duval.
Yeah.
Um, Let me show this right quick, y'all.
This for last night.
It's from last night.
To stop dribble penetration. And then on the flip side of that, Chicago.
Watch Kamilla the whole time.
Defending the three-point line.
Solidly a take. Able to get the bucket that time. Diggins, by the way, up to 13 points in 11 minutes. Skyer within 7. Trail by as much as 11. High arcing scoop shot doesn't bother.
Duval, I see a player that's she looked disengaged to me. Well, okay, so this I will say in her defense. So, well, they say no. Look, they say no. They say no more excuses, Duval. They said no more excuses, Duval. But she had to have seen this article. We all know Kamilla struggles at defense. In my opinion, we've talked about that ad nauseum. Let me ask you this, Duval. I just got a question. I got a question. Do you think it's the article, or she's just not good enough, or do you think she just want out of Chicago?
I'm gonna tie all that together.
Go ahead.
First, I'm gonna talk about the game.
Okay.
I watched the whole thing, and that clip after that happened, they pulled her immediately for the rest of the half. So she didn't play the last 5 minutes of the half. I'm gonna talk about the game first.
Because E. Will went in, right? And E. Will was kind of cooking. Yeah.
Right at that point, they took out. I watched that whole game. I'm gonna say this. First, let me talk about the atmosphere in Chicago. That place was empty.
It was.
I mean, ain't Chicago like 3-3 or something like that, or 3 or 4?
Yeah, I mean, I can bring it up while you talking, but Quita showed a picture on her Twitter of the arena. I'll bring that up while you talking.
Yeah, because Quita she a hater too now. She throwing these slick shots at Angel. I don't give a damn, bro, Claude, man. I'm just speaking facts. She a hater. She is a Angel Reese hater. Even with her intro, she got all the stars on there. She don't even got Angel in her intro. So you know what I'm saying? Just stand on it and call it what it is. Don't don't try to play the fence. I just don't like that shit, Quita. Just be a woman about yours. But anyway, I'm gonna go back to what I was talking about. That place was empty. That place couldn't have no more than 4,000. And the people that was sitting on the front row, like the courtside seats, I see all of them with their own folder. You know, when you're on folder, you know what that means.
No, what that mean when you have your own folder?
That means you 38 hot. Then you know when you're on folder, you know you pissed off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they all was pissed off. They all had their own folded. It had to be no more than
Yeah.
It had to be no more than that. The first quarter.
I think this is you see it up on the wall. This is the
44 seconds in the first quarter.
And then she got another picture. I think this might have been, what quarter is this?
Maybe the third or fourth.
This might be the fourth. Maybe the third or fourth. There's a score of 74.
No, it's the third quarter because it's 106.
Okay.
So the end of the third. Let's just say, because I think the score was 100 or something. So it had to be the end of the third at that point.
Yeah.
Because it said 106.
So, yeah, it looked like this in the first. This was the first quarter. You see period seconds. 1 up there. 44 seconds left in the first quarter. This is what was going down at Wintrust.
Yeah.
And then by the third, people did kind of try to filter in, but yeah, he cooking though.
So like I said, that place look lifeless.
Hmm.
If I would say this, Michael Alter is just as dumb and should be taken from his team as Sherry Reeve was dumb for passing on Angel, in the draft.
Hmm.
Because like I said, when Angel was there, they did 10,000 on Tuesday, and they was losing. They didn't even win their first game till like game 6 or 7,
Yeah, they will. Yeah,
and they
they
still
are. I
doing,
mean, the team was always losing. You know what I mean? So
and they was still doing 10,000 deep. People waiting around the corner, and you allow Vandersloot, aka Snaggerpuss, convince you as an owner to get rid of your most valuable asset that you ever had in that organization, and you probably will never get nobody like that again. Cause people that could that could that could sell sell the team in the city and bring people out, bring celebrities out, and put money in your pocket like that. That don't come around often, Keysha.
oh, I know.
And Michael Alter allowed himself to be convinced by Where's Waldo, aka, Jeff P, and Snaggerpuss, aka, Vandersloot, to get rid of your best asset for what? To see 4,000 on a goddamn Tuesday, and that bitch empty as hell. And them tickets probably were cheap as shit. You probably got them tickets for $5.
Yeah, man.
$5 at a Popeye coupon. That's what they probably did. And so that was sad for me to look at that all game.
Yeah.
Now let's go to the Kamilla situation. They need to trade her. She need to get out of there. They need to trade her.
She's clearly not happy. Not at all.
They both need to part ways. The team need to part ways with Kamilla because of this. It's clear they don't want to resign her. When you put a hit piece out there like that, they telling you they don't want you. They trying to find a reason to get rid of you.
We seen it before, right?
We seen it plenty of times. We seen it with Teaspoon. We seen it with Kenny Carter. We seen it with Angel. And now we're seeing it with you, Kamilla. I don't even know why you thought that you was going to be saved or survived or whatever not. If you see how they did the franchise player, if they got rid of her, ain't nobody in that motherfucker safe. Excuse my language.
Yeah.
And that's including you, Rakia Jackson. Your ass need to be getting up out of there too. Because why would you want to be a part of an organization that don't value their players? Not even somebody as iconic as Angel Reese. If I'm the kid, get me up out of here too. You know what I'm saying? Find me my next team. But back to Kamilla. Clearly that article got to her. And you know how I know that article got to her? Pull up that press conference with Tyler Marshall.
All right, I'm on it. Hold on one second.
Oh, they 3-4.
Yep,
Angel
they
went
are.
her first game to like game 8 or 9 or something like that, right? No, she won her first game in Dallas. Dallas was the first.
You talking about her rookie year? Yeah.
No, I ain't talking about rookie. I'm talking about
Last year? Oh, okay, yeah.
Remember, they won 2 games in Dallas, so they was like 2-10 at one point.
Yeah, the stadium never looked like that.
It was empty. It was packed to the gills. Only time it was starting to look
like
somewhat empty when people knew Angel wasn't playing.
Right.
So they weren't coming.
Yeah. Yeah, it ain't never looked like that. I mean, but anyway, let me get here and play Tyler Marshall, and we'll talk about it on the other side. Because I am here.
I think she already knows. I think
that Camilla is extremely important to us, and this isn't a we lost because of Camilla type of vibe or game. Like we all could have played better defensively. Um, I think that Camilla, she feels the love and she knows the love that and the confidence that we have in her. Um, and I think that the outside noise can kind of creep in a little bit, and of what expectations should and shouldn't be of her. And the reality is she's on her second coach in her third season. She's improving every single year. Statistically, everyone's growth trajectory isn't the same, and there's going to be some growing pains. There's going to be some ups and downs. I understand that there's a eagerness for her to be what we all know that she can be, and she continues to hear and feel and be poured into on the daily from us. And that just is what it is. We're not gonna come down on her for nights like this. Like people are afforded these types of nights, and she understands how important she is to us on both ends. It's just a matter of maturity and growth from a standpoint of understanding that with that type of power, you got to bring it every single night. And more often than not, she has brought it. We got to continue to help her and put her in positions to be successful. But we don't want her walking away feeling like that she is the reason for this 3-game streak. And I think that if you read some of the stuff that's out there, if you see some of the stuff that's out there, if you hear some of the stuff that's out there, you would think that is the case, and that is not the case. We love Camilla. She puts in the work every single day. She puts in the time with her teammates. She puts in the time with her coaching staff. And she's not going anywhere.
Tyler Marsh, do me a favor and shut the fuck up. Goddamn, shut the fuck up, Tyler Marsh, a.k.a. Cole Brown for Martin. Shut the fuck up and stop lying. You always lying.
Oh my God.
Y'all talk about the outside noise. Look at your fucking GM. He didn't want to put that hit piece out there. Now everybody talking. But see, no. It was cool when Angel took them bullets for Kamilla, wasn't it? Yeah, it was cool then. Where y'all at? South Carolina, South Kakalaki? Cock-a-doodle-doo? Where y'all motherfucking ass at? Where y'all Brazilians at?
Where is all that where is all that heat, right, Duval?
Mm-hmm.
For this organization on behalf of y'all, girl.
Mm-hmm. Where y'all at? Because y'all ain't
Because
have no problem.
Because I smell BS. I smell BS right now. And I'm mad for Kamilla.
Let me tell y'all something. Y'all ain't had no problem opening your snagger-tooth mouth for, you know what I'm saying, when Angel's on the team, y'all want to blame Angel for Kamilla incompetence. And speaking of blaming Angel for Kamilla competence, where your ass at, Don Stanley, and your ragged ass dog? Can you do another article? Can you do a retraction on Angel Reese and say, hey, I was wrong? It's the organization's fault. It ain't Angel's fault that Kamilla ain't live up to her expectations. You and your ragged ass dog could go right back to the Chicago Sun-Times and do a retraction and say, Angel, I'm sorry. Not only you do it at the Chicago Sun-Times, Angel in Atlanta, you go to the AJC and you do a retraction there too. Make sure Angel read that shit. Because all of y'all owe my girl an apology for this organization run like a clown show. And y'all know this organization run like a clown show. That's why it's in both people's part to get her ass up out of there. Because they don't want her no more. They basically tell you they don't want to pay her. And in the case of Kamilla, you know Kamilla about her money.
Right,
That's why she go over there in China, you know, say hanging out with Jackie Chan like she playing in Rush Hour. She is about her money. And so, in the case of Kamilla, why would you want to be in an organization that did the franchise play the way they did? Why you want to be a part of an organization that the franchise player is a 37-year-old woman that's semi-retired with bad knees? Why would you think being a part of this organization moving forward is okay, Kamilla. You should raise your hand and say, please send me the fuck up out of here. But Kamilla, it's your fault that you're not developing. I can't blame the Chicago Sky organization. I'm gonna blame you. And the reason why I'm gonna blame you is because of this. Why you keep taking your ass over there playing with the 3 blind mice in China, thinking you gonna fucking develop?
I've said that before. I think she developed more if she probably do unravel and go up against her peers. Because going over there messing around with them little shorter do over there in China, you're not getting better over there.
No,
I
not at
understand
all.
I understand you want the money. I get it. But you're not getting better over there.
Not at all. Not at all.
But hold on, Duval. I just got one thing to say. The hit piece came out, and granted, she had 1, 2, 3, 4 for 6 games before that hit piece. She had 17-7 against Minnesota. She was 24-11 against Dallas. She was 11-12 against Minnesota. She shot 66% against Minnesota the last time. She shot 71% against Dallas. She shot 62% against Minnesota the first time. Okay? Her defense is lacking.
Yes.
You got me there. Right?
Yes.
Her defense is lacking. But why are you doing a hit piece when she had 3 straight double-doubles? Now, granted, you didn't win those games. You had injuries.
Yes.
People shuffling around. Rakia goes down. Your coach wasn't even playing Sidney Taylor. He played Sidney Taylor last night. She dropped 25. Where was Sidney Taylor the other 6 games? Azarae Stevens just coming back. She didn't have, she decent, but she trying to get back rate acclimated, right? You still got Dejanay out, okay? That'll help bolster that defense on the you going back and forth. JC Sheldon get more minutes one night than the next minute. She's not. You're playing Koulibaly, you're not playing Westbrook. But my problem with this whole thing is before she dropped the 2 points, she was the last 3 games were double-doubles, even though they didn't win but one of those games. How is that Kamilla Cardoso's fault? You answer that for me.
Because this is an organization that always looking for somebody to blame. Because you got an unqualified man that got a job as a GM because he turned in his application when nobody else did want it. And that's what it basically comes down to.
Okay.
He knows good damn well that once he get fired, and he eventually going to get fired, nobody else going to hire him. He's unqualified. And so he's holding on to his job for dear life. So what he do? He constantly blame other people so it wouldn't look bad on him. He messing up the team future every which way but loose. But like I said again, Kamilla, you see what the play was when they treated Angel the way they did. And that right there should have told you, man, get me the hell up out of here. And if I hope they get you the hell up out of here, and they probably need to get you the hell up out of here sooner rather than later. And I hope they get you the hell up out of here before the trade deadline. And the reason being is because her value is still high. You still could probably get a first-round pick and a player for Kamilla. And so if you can get a first-round pick and a player for Kamilla, you need to trade her now before, if you try to bench her, then you ain't going to really get what you want to get from her because, like I said, you destroy her value just by benching her. At least if you trade her now, there are going to be teams out there that feel like, hey, let me get my hands on her. I can get the best out of her because she's still 6'7".
Yeah, she is.
That's why I hope teams like Toronto with Sandy Vandello, who's a foreigner, that's German, that probably could speak life into Kamilla. Somebody like a Natalie, she know how to get the more out of less than she do any other coach in the W. Just like besides Cheryl Reed. Only reason why I won't name Cheryl Reed because Cheryl Reed is a person, unless you got something that you dominate at, she want her bitch that can shoot. Reason why she wanted Angel the way she did because Angel is the best rebounder in the history of the league. That's dominance. But if, say Angel had that, she wouldn't even want Angel because, like I said, Angel is not somebody that shoots like that. So Cheryl Reese have a certain type of big man that she likes, and Kamilla don't fit that. And so
I don't know because she just picked up Tierra McCown.
yeah, she had to pick up somebody. But I don't tell you,
In my opinion, should have did better with Kamilla. But I'm glad Crash Out got an opportunity. I'm just bringing it out there. But I mean, but if you look at this headline, Cardoso countdown. What does that imply, Duval?
they figure up out of.
People in the chat talking, she not getting traded.
What they telling you?
They put this on the front of the Chicago Sun-Times and said Cardoso countdown. Flashes of dominance had defined her first 2 seasons, but with contract talks looming, she must prove consistency.
Do y'all think it was on accident?
Some of you Chicago people, I didn't do it. I didn't write it. They did.
Do y'all think it's on accident that she had the worst game of her career?
No.
On the night that she seen this? Because
Right.
that came out earlier in the day.
Everybody can't handle that type. Everybody can't handle that type of scrutiny publicly, Duval.
Like I said, she seen that earlier in the day. She seen it.
Yeah.
And she had the worst game of her career. And she looked like she quit.
Yes.
Let's call it what it is. She quit. I showed you the play where she basically quit on the play where they just yanked their ass out of there. She quit. Now they're going to try to clean this shit up because, like I said, they're trying to get the most amount of value they can get from a Kamilla. But she quit. There were people, there were Sky fans saying that she should be benched.
Yeah. Her own fan base.
Yeah, they thought she should be benched for E-Will. And if you're going to do that, you might as well trade her.
People were saying that in the building while the game was going on. Leave E-Will out there. I don't know what's going on with that. And they proceeded to go on that run because they were down to Toronto, but they fought back with Sydney Taylor and E-Will on the floor.
She played 3 minutes in the fourth. She didn't even play the rest of the fourth quarter.
No, Tyler Marsh knew. Tyler Marsh has a pulse of his players. He looked in her eyes and he knew. She was saying F him and them sitting on that bench. Then there's a point, I'll show y'all. There's a point during that game where Kamilla is laughing and talking.
To Skylar Diggins, right?
To Skylar Diggins. While the game is going on and they are losing.
While you pull that up, I'm going to throw another trade out there. This is the best trade for her. Get a 1 in 2028 and Alyssa Smith for Kamilla. Now, Dejanay ain't going to like it because, you know what I'm saying, their situation. But they can't care about that. But get her to a place where Asia is somebody that she's adored. She loves Asia's dirty draws. She is inspired by Asia. I think Asia could get the best out of her. And Becky Hammond could get the best out of her. Put her in a position where she could be the best version of herself from a basketball standpoint if they allow her to go somewhere else. Now, this is what I will say. Once you get traded, Kamilla, there ain't gonna be no grace period.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna expect you to produce right away. It's not like you're. And I don't mean there's no disrespect to you, Kamilla, but I gotta bring this person up because they always compare you to this person for whatever reason. It's not like you're an angel. What Angel can always depend on, even when she's struggling, I bring the money. If somebody don't want me, another team will want me. Because another team greedy. They like getting paid too. Nobody ain't in this shit for free.
Mm-mm.
Nobody ain't in this shit for charity. Not now. That's why that CBA deal took so long to get done. They want to get paid too. That's why it wasn't no accident. There are 6 teams that won an Angel as soon as they found out she was on the market. 6. Because like I said, she can always depend on box office. So people will have more patience with me because like I said, they know I bring people out.
Right. Yeah.
I bring money in your pockets. That's why it's not on accident. Once she got her ass to Atlanta, now they're saying they moving to another arena.
Yeah, they know.
Now they moved to another arena and shit. Because now they know they can't be in the hood no more. You know what I'm saying? That's why she can't be in the hood no more because like I say, that shit too small. You can't be having Dr. J and these legends that coming to see Angel Reese in no goddamn Gateway, small ass arena and high school gym. You got like effed up. You better put these people somewhere else where they feel like they going to the event and not like they going to fucking prom.
Mm-hmm.
So, you don't have that, Kamilla. You don't have that type of box office appeal where another team will have the patience with you. Like the Chicago Sky supposed to have the patience with you. So if you get traded, you better produce right away because if you don't, your ass can end up being out of the league. Not knowing that another team would take a chance on you because now teams feel like, you know what I'm saying, you're not worth investing in emotionally. Oh, she laughing with the GM, man. She laughing with the GM, man.
What's funny about getting beat?
Look at Skylar. Skylar want to slap shit out all them hoes.
Like, I don't. Like I say, I don't get it, man. Maybe I'm a different type of competitor. The ball.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but everybody's all smiled and happy, and hit pieces is out. And I guess this is what they. I guess this is what they want. I guess this is the behavior they wanted from Angel when they put out hit pieces. They want her to sit there and smile and key.
Mm-hmm. And Kamilla, see, this is where your goof ass, you know what I'm saying, don't see the big motherfucking picture. See, you laughing at Kiki and next to your GM, that's the person gonna trade you.
Mm.
She the person gonna get your ass up out of there. You laughing at Kiki with the GM who's sitting next to you, gonna get your ass up out of there. Because like I said again, if she got Angel up out of there because of her fan base, she gonna get your ass up out of there too. You think they laughing with you, but they laughing at you because at the end of the day, she gonna be the one that pull that goddamn trick.
That's all I got to say. I looked at that, Duval. Matter of fact, it was my brother sent it to me. Bro Claw said, "What in the hell?" He said, "What in the hell is this?" I said, "I don't know. We getting beat." I said,
You know what's so
I
funny?
don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, Bro Claw.
Ashley and Steven, her big head ass, you know what I'm saying, looking like, you know what I'm saying, something off of Star Wars. Why the hell you laughing and they paying you $1 million? You supposed to be impactful. We supposed to see you having 16, 17 points a game. Did she have a double-digit game yet? Because this is her second game back, right?
Yeah, you want me to pull up her stats? Let's
Yeah,
see.
pull it up. Because I know she didn't have a good game. I watched the whole game.
Yeah, I don't remember her.
I remember she hit a corner three, and I don't remember much else.
Yeah, I don't remember her being impactful. You know what I mean? I think she was 3 of 7 in that game. Hold on, let me bring her up here. I mean, and granted, she just got back, so we're not gonna harp on her. But I'm just look, man. They in a dicey situation. That's all I can say. Okay, let's see here. I'll make this bigger for myself.
3
Okay,
assists for
yeah,
10 points.
she had 10 points. She was 3 of 7. 42% field goal percentage, 25% from three. The first game she had 6 points. And that was yeah, so it ain't, anyway. Ain't nothing to write home about. Not yet, but she coming off the injury, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just I don't know, Duval. You tell me. I just think once the season, this is my humble opinion, then we're gonna get off of this. Because Kamilla knows if this season go down in flames, we already said one of the scapegoats was gonna be Tyler Marsh, right?
Yeah.
She'll be the other one.
And then they got
They'll
one more.
they'll say she didn't reach the potential that they thought she was gonna reach, and that's gonna justify them moving on. Go ahead. Who's the other one?
Skylar Diggins.
Mm. You think by the end of it, it's gonna be on Skylar?
Yep.
Mm.
Cause she Skylar Diggins shooting the ball like she reliving her glory days.
Mm-hmm.
She was chucking that bitch.
Well, she on the floor with Natasha Cloud, and I think Natasha Cloud is actually running the offense. So that kind of slides her to the 2, so she's supposed to be chucking it. I mean, not chucking. She's supposed to be scoring. So, like I said, in my opinion, with the Sky, I just don't know why they didn't get Sydney Taylor involved earlier. I've said that since the season started. And Kamilla Cardoso gonna be all right. You know why? Because Azarae Stephen is not a big like her. Now, Will can come off the bench, but can Will really sustain play and start a minutes? They're gonna need Kamilla Cardoso to come around if they're gonna win in the game. Because if Kamilla Cardoso doesn't, if she don't shake this article off, talking about their season going in the toilet, it's gonna get worse. They need her to at least be decent. If they get a Kamilla that give you 2, 4, 6 points a night, they're not winning many games, Duval.
I hate to be disrespectful to a couple people in my chat. I ain't gonna need to name their names, but I gotta do this. I'm sorry. So they want to bring Angel in this shit, right? They say Angel need to work on her game too, because she's struggling with layup. Oh, okay. I'm gonna say this shit. The 2 people in the chat that's saying that shit, both of y'all shut the fuck up.
What they got to do with them? What they got to do with her own organization attacking her?
Nah, they don't got to do with shit. They just want to bring Angel because they ain't their motherfucking feeling. One thing about Angel, she is a 2-time All-Star and a future Hall of Famer. Is Kamilla going to be a Hall of Famer right now? Because the answer said no.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because what I can say for a fact, and she going to be a 3-time All-Star this year. What I can say for a fact, she ain't getting the All-Star game neither season because of fan voting. She got an All-Star both seasons because coaches respect her game and respect what she brings to the table. Period. Coaches. Let's see if Kamilla get the same type of package Angel got when she got traded. Let's see if Kamilla have the same type of impact on the team that Angel's having right now. Don't let that the game last night fool you. We'll get on that. Because like I said, I'm
Yeah,
gonna speak on
we
Angel
got
too.
smoke for everybody
Yeah,
tonight.
Angel ain't getting exempt. But don't
No.
get motherfucking twisted. Angel is a great player. There's a reason why teams wanted her.
Duval.
Yes.
You don't have to even do all that. All you gotta do is listen to Tyler Marsh again.
Mm-hmm.
Listen to him. You don't have to argue with the people in. You don't have to argue with the people in the chat. Her coach is basically saying she is inconsistent, and even though the outside noise is telling her one thing, y'all brought the outside noise in. Look, Duval, don't even
You got it.
listen to Tyler Marsh.
I think she already knows. I think that Kamilla is extremely important to us, and this isn't a we lost because of Kamilla type of vibe or game. Like we all could have played better defensively. I think that Kamilla, she feels the love and she knows the love and the confidence that we have in her. And I think that the outside noise can kind of creep in a little bit, and of what expectations should and shouldn't be.
Stop right there. He blaming y'all for the outside noise that affected his players' performance tonight. How did us as fans affect Kamilla when they the ones put the article out?
You know what they can't no longer blame? So they used to blame for the last 2 years. They blame Angel fans. It was Angel fan. That's the reason why these players was underperforming, because they couldn't handle the expectation of a superstar playing with them. And superstar fans have expectations of all of the teammates, including her ass too.
Right. So what's the problem now? You don't have that fan base anymore, right? They gone. You had to get rid of them, right, Duval? Because they was causing havoc. So who are these people you're talking about that are the outside noise that have these unrealistic expectations of Kamilla?
It can't be
but
the fans
your
themselves.
your article said you have those same expectations. I'm gonna read it again.
And you can't, as you're about to read it, you can't say the fans at the stadium was the outside noise, because there wasn't nobody in that motherfucker. Everybody got in like they was at the what they call the matinee at the movie theater. You know what I'm saying? Y'all tripping.
So let me get this straight. Y'all said in your own article, in your own city, it's just 2 sentences. Y'all said about expectations for Kamilla Cardoso. You guys said, since being drafted number 3 overall in the highly anticipated 2024 draft, the Sky have been waiting on Cardoso. Not necessarily for her to arrive. She has arrived in various emphatic declarations of talent. It's more that everyone's been waiting for her to decide to stick around. Angel fans didn't say that, y'all. They did.
Pull up the article.
Then they go on to say the Sky has always envisioned Cardoso on a path to becoming one of the most dominant bigs to ever play the game. Is that expectation, Duval? That's expectation, right? That's okay. I'm gonna keep going. Now with her rookie contract expiring in 2027, the grace period is over. Duval, the grace period is over. No more excuses for Cardoso's 25, who finally surrounded by a highly competitive roster and an offensive system tailored to maximize her strength, which is why her start to the season was concerning. After a strong opening night performance against the Fire in Portland, She got a combined 5 for 16 over the next 2 games. When the Sky had a positive run, Cardoso was often on the bench, with Williams doing a better job of protecting the rim and stabilizing the offense. I didn't say it. Duval didn't say it. Chicago Sun-Times said it.
They want a soft bencher. They want a soft bencher.
Their expectations when they took her number 3 overall, Duval, was that she was going to be a dominant big in this league. A talent. One that could be a generational talent.
They wanted her.
That's what they envisioned.
They wanted her to be Jacqueline Jones.
Yes. Like a JJ that can go through her maturation and slowly they add stuff to her game, her midi, her 3-point. You know what I'm saying? And she be a dominant big in the league. That's what they said. But what they did for the last 2 years is blame her development on Angel. Now that she is by herself, Chicago themselves are saying she has no more excuses. That's not me saying it. That's not Duval saying it. That's y'all's media, Chicago, saying it. So stop that crap in the chat. Me personally, I'm a fan of Cardoso. I just think she in the wrong place. But if Chicago fans can't help they feel butthurt hearing that, so fucking well. That's the way I feel. I land.
Bottom line is this. They both need to part ways. Like I said, they both heading for a divorce. Now I say again, we can stop playing around with this shit. Just trade it and get over with. They basically saying they don't think she's good enough for them to be worth a contract. That's what they saying in that article. That's what they saying in that article. They think she's not being good enough to be worth a contract. Because you know who they wouldn't say that about? If she would have stayed and just shut her mouth? Angel Reese. They wouldn't have waited to get her that $1 million contract. They wouldn't be in the wait to get her that $1 million contract. Or whatever the Supermax is. They wouldn't wait. They couldn't be able to wait to give it to her. So that article wouldn't have been written by Angel Reese. But it's written by Cardoso. Why? Because they had this unrealistic expectation of her as a basketball player, and this unrealistic expectation of her is being drawn by a man that was a high school, no middle school, JV coach. He ain't in a real gym. I can do this job. Shit, if he can get a job over there, I can get a job over there. Keysha, you can get a job over there. See, you just got... Keysha, you been coaching what? High school kids all your life?
Yeah.
Shit, you got just as much experience as him.
I didn't know I could apply for jobs like that. I thought
I thought you had to work your way up.
Right, that's what I thought.
The only thing he had to do is suck, you know what I'm saying, Venezuela titty, and he got the position and the GM and the business.
If I would have known, I would have applied the ball.
He's a Ponzi scheme like a mother. He might whip pawn. That man got him a business and a GM position by sucking on Venezuela titty. That's exactly what he did. He got a business and a GM position. 2 for the price of 1. Him and Cheyenne Bryant need to go on, you know what I'm saying, a book tour, you know what I'm saying, tell their secrets. Because they both getting over on motherfuckers.
I didn't know if you work with high school players, you train them, you work with the youth, middle school on up, you train them, you become trainers, you get paid to train. You know, I've done that too. I didn't know you could parlay that into a GM of a professional franchise. But now that I know, I'm getting my resume together, Duval. Fuck that. And y'all can go to hell. And and here's the trip part about the whole thing. I go and apply, y'all be out there talking about me bad, talking about Keysha ain't got no experience. You know how black people do. She ain't got no experience. Boy, they hired her. She ain't did nothing but train a couple of high school people. I don't even know why she in the front office.
But that's the same thing that Jeff P did. He didn't trade. He played Madden with some middle school kids in JV, and Vanderson, who so happened to see him, they joined the business venture together, and then she got a GM. He got a GM job off of that woman back. That's why she got such a GM. She the real GM. She know she hired that motherfucker. So she know she hired that motherfucker. She know she in charge. She knows she in charge.
Yeah.
So that's why, you know what I'm saying, Kamilla kicking, acting like she fucking Gilligan, but they gonna trade your ass tomorrow and she gonna be the one to do it. She gonna be the one to get your ass up out of there.
Kamilla.
And you laughing with her.
Kamilla laughing, so you know what it is? She laughing so she don't cry.
Shit.
Because you know some people like that. Because if they go into that crime mode, she might slang all them heifers off that bitch.
And I'm gonna say one more thing, because we gonna move on, because I'm not gonna respond to the chat no more.
Go ahead.
For people to say that, well, she gonna still be a Sky. You sure about that? Because we damn sure thought Angel was gonna still be a Sky. I damn sure thought they wasn't gonna trade the money. How can you do that?
They did it.
And they did it.
Mm-hmm.
Because they basically said, I'd rather be dysfunctional in peace and broke
And
than
I
be
was
rich, they have to be accountable and be ran like a professional organization. That's what they told us. Right or wrong, Keysha?
and I was the one up there, Duval. They don't care about them players like that. When they ready to get rid of them, they gonna get rid of them. That's their organization.
Because I damn sure thought, how can you get rid of the money and a two-time All-Star and a future Hall of Famer? How can you do that? I don't want to say they couldn't do it. They proved me wrong. They damn sure said shit. She is the reason why we can't be dysfunctional anymore. It's too many eyes on us now. She put the flashlight on this organization. She got people talking negative about us. Because that's what Tyler Lamar said.
Mm-hmm.
Did Tyler Lamar say that? He said
Tyler Marsh said the outside noise is creeping in his locker room. That's what he said.
Forget what he said in that press conference last night. I'm talking about before the season. He said there's a lot of negative things that been said about us when we try to change our perception. He'll talk about Angel. He'll talk about Angel and her fans.
That what he said.
He'll talk about Angel and her fans, because Angel and her fans and myself, we were booing the hell out of Jeff P and saying, fire that motherfucker. That's what we said. And they were talking about us.
Now the people that saying fire Jeff P don't even come to the game no more.
Down they come. They say y'all got it. Listen, Caitlin the Clark game, you pay $28, you get a hot dog and an EBT card and a hat. They take probably $5. They probably got buy one get one free. You pay $5, you probably can sit there as the queen. Shit, that's what they saying. they take it cheap.
I don't know what to tell you, man. I look, hey, if you not, because see, what they saying is they went out and got all the real talk, and we about to get off of this.
Yeah, we gotta go.
They say they went out. You remember they say they went out and got all these capable ball handlers. Went out and got all these point guards. Hell, they got about 4 of them. Vandersloot, Skylar, Natasha Clyde, J.C. Sheldon,
and Sidney Taylor.
They are saying to Kamilla, you have no excuses not to dominate. That's what they saying. And they don't want to hear the excuses. No matter what Tyler Morris soft self saying up there at that press conference, at the end of the day, he had to bench Kamilla something that y'all was crucifying. Y'all was crucifying Teaspoon about and calling it favoritism.
I remember that.
And another coach has came in and did the same thing.
2 years in a row. Go back to the Liberty game last year. He bit up 3 minutes within the game and paid her 19 minutes that get Liberty game. But the difference between Kamilla and Angel last year, when they criticized Kamilla, they did it in private. They criticized Angel in public. So now, Kamilla is getting Angel treatment. Now they criticizing your ass in public.
Yeah, because at first they didn't criticize Kamilla in public.
Oh no, they did it quietly. No. They did it privately. They
Last
criticized
year-
Angel in public.
Last year they brought in a special coach just for her,
Yes, Miss Paris.
and she got fired.
But meanwhile, Angel McCarthy said that Angel should have bought headphones and gave everybody $100,000. My fault, Angel. We counting your money. That's $10 million. You had $10 million. Yeah.
Country alone, you no good million.
My fault. My fault. Different expectation for different people. See, Kamilla, at least they ain't gonna make you say, "Hey, you gotta spend your China money, your fried rice money on players on the team." Buy Rachel Bam Bam, Krispy Kreme shops and stuff. They ain't saying you got to do that, Kamilla. They say only Angel has to do that because Angel has too much money. Okay, I got you.
That's what they saying. I don't know.
Go ahead, we'll move on because I need to get on this dream because you got to
get Yeah. First, I'm hearing a whole bunch of talking in my ear, but anyway, I'm glad y'all don't hear it, so that's a good thing.
Tell Don to wake her goofy ass up with a regular ass dog and give my girl Angel a retraction in the AJC and Chicago Sun-Times because it wasn't Angel's fault that Kamilla, be disengaged and sometimes she be playing basketball like she took sleeping pills. That's not Angel's fault. Yeah. So we want a retraction, Don Stanley. You and Plies owe us a retraction.
Yeah, she was disengaged last night. I mean, she
quit.
Yeah.
I don't blame her.
Disengaged last night.
I do not blame her, but she quit last night.
Yeah.
She quit. I do not blame her. I'm going to say allegedly. She allegedly quit. She read that article and she said, fuck that team. and she didn't want nothing to do with it. People say what Queen said about attendance. Why we finish transition to the dream? Show that attendance again so people can see.
Oh, you talking about old Quita? Okay,
yeah, what she said about the attendance why we transition to the dream because we got to go.
Look, let me tell you something. Quita was a low key Chicago fan. Quita was low key talking, letting y'all business out in
the street.
And letting y'all business out in the street. She was putting y'all business out in the street. Okay, Quita took a picture. She said it must be too nice of a day, lots of empty seats. A few of us here will need to make up the difference. She put out a picture. This was first quarter. This was the arena.
First quarter.
That's what she put on Twitter. First quarter.
Nobody want to know.
So you see where she sit. She sit in the lower bowl, so she in a good seat. All right. Then she put out another tweet, another picture during the third quarter. Because she said, Yeah. Quita feeling lonely up in there, y'all. I didn't put it out there. Chicago fans, Quita, put y'all business in the street.
Well, we finna move on.
Remember the Angel Reese fan base is gone, so we don't care no more. So, But y'all putting y'all own hit pieces out now. But anyway.
We can tell that Angel Reese fans were gone. We can tell.
Quita did this. I'm not crazy. This is Quita. Right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause you know how we ain't making shit up? What's the broadcaster who do the play-by-play? That man said that shit did 10K on Tuesday with Angel. Shit was packed to the gills. Lying around the corner to see the Chicago Sky and Angel Reese, one-man band, being losers, only win 10 games, and that bitch was
She
packed
was
to
the
the fucking
one-man
gills.
band.
One-man band.
One-man.
One-man band. She a Harry in
One
the Blue
band, one
Notes.
sound.
She a Harry in the Blue Notes. That's what she was. One-man band. And them tickets was high as hell. And she had 10K on a Tuesday, Wednesday, on weekdays. She had 10K. But nah, they wanted her gone. So they wanted us gone. Cool. Now y'all got this shit. Now y'all got 3,000-4,000. You know what I'm saying? And them motherfuckers, like I said, when you watch the game, you see all them people at the front row cross their goddamn arm because they know they'll piss the hell off.
And I agree with some of y'all in the chat. Yeah, Camilla's not built like Angel. Them articles, them heat pieces or whatever y'all want to call them, that affects her psyche. Despite what Tyler Marsh out there talking about, the outside world creeping in. No, that article creeped in. She read that thing 15 times before she came out there and played. Y'all did that because y'all did that 6 games in. What kind of shit? Anyway, I'm moving on. Kamilla, free Kamilla, hashtag.
Free Kamilla. We ain't gonna say free Kamilla like they trying to say free Diddy, but we don't say free Kamilla. Get her ass up out of Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Like I said again, Kamilla is an empath. She's very sensitive. She's a jolly dream giant. She is a kind-hearted person. We all root for her. Even if I criticize her, I root for her. I still want her to be successful. So that's why I don't like how they treat her like this. I just wish she would have seen the writing on the wall when they got rid of Angel. She should have said, "Get me rid of me too. I don't want to be here." But now they try to get rid of her because now they need to save face. And that's what's gonna happen.
Anyway,
let's move on.
We moving on. You know, we gotta go because I don't want to have to get crazy with y'all again. But anyway, we gonna get up out of here. Last night, something else happened last night too.
Yeah.
What you saying?
Go ahead, bring it in.
Why you saying like that? Chat. The dream fell to the Lynx, 96-81. Minnesota had a team season high of 26 assists. All 5 Lynx starters were in double digits. Courtney Williams had 25 points. What I told you, Duval, she gonna slide to 2 and it's gonna be good. What I told you, Duval. What? Natasha Howard had 22. Olivia Miles had 16. Coffee gets her revenge on her old team. She drops 14, and McBuckets drops 12. Duval, they was clowning us last night. The defense was, I'm going to give a technical word, trash. Like Bubba Gump, right? It was trash. My girl Angel at times looked confused on the screen and rolling. The Lynx was rolling up at her. There were times people was getting cooked. The team as a whole got cooked. Duval. Now, Angel was out there birthday bash. Maybe you had her out too late. Maybe you was out there at the birthday bash hanging out. Heard the girls. No, what I'm about to say. Heard the girls was gonna be there. Drove up there, and y'all was out getting slizzard.
Yeah, Henny.
And then they had to get on a plane and head to Minnesota, and they looked sluggish. The Lynx jumped on them in the first quarter, Duval, and they never recovered. Let me know. Let's talk about the game first, and then we'll get to the officiating. But tell me what you think about. Get it off. Get your take off.
I'm going to start with the positive first.
Go ahead.
And I ain't talking about the Dream. Fuck them. I'm talking about the Lynx.
Okay.
When Fee get back, they're gonna be a problem.
Yeah.
But I don't like how Fee
Yes.
ass hyping her ass up in the background, looking like you going to strokers. You know what I'm saying? Look at Fee ass. You know what I'm saying? Looking like she going to Area
Hype
51.
up. Hype me up.
Yeah.
Hype me up.
Fee, sit your ass down with your broke ass foot. You know what I'm saying? Get your ass healed first. You talking about you hyping somebody ass up. Looking like Eve. Fuck wrong with you?
Hype
But
me
like I
up.
said, that girl, that woman right there, that number 5, new number 5,
The new number 5.
she a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, she too late to do the 2026, but 2028, she knocking Chelsea Gray off of that motherfucking team. I'm telling you that right now. She knocking Chelsea Gray off that team.
You think so? She good.
I think so. She gonna be special. She's special. She knocking. Like I said, she can't do 2026 because, like I said, it's already too late. They already got this shit. Already kind of something, but they will find an excuse to get Chelsea Gray off that team in 2028. They're gonna put her on now. I promise you that. That girl is special. She gonna be something serious. She's better than I thought. And I was a big Olivia Miles fan. That girl is something serious. That's why I said when Fee come back, it's gonna be a 14 race for that title. Atlanta, them, New York, Aces.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, they special. Only thing they got wrong is like their bench ain't really clicking. But if somebody know how to get the more out of less when it comes to talent, it is Cheryl Reeves.
It is Cheryl Reese.
That girl
And
is.
she just picked up Crash Out.
That girl will commit child abuse against Jordan Kendall.
Yes, she was.
And I told you, and I'm finna get on the dream now. I told you many games, even when we was winning. And this was the first time I got the game wrong because I said we was gonna get a dub and we lost. My fault. And like I told you, Keysha, I said you got 3 great defenders. And you got a good defender in Nas Hillman. Jordan, the weak link. She is the weak link. But people say, well, she leading in steals. Fuck that stat. That don't mean shit. Because you can lead in steal by playing the passing lane. You can lead in steal by helping and doubling and stuff like that and sneaking behind people getting the ball. That's not defense. Can you shut down the other team's point guard when you need to?
She couldn't.
And we've seen too many games where the other team point guard is constantly attacking her. She's just too small, Keysha. She got physical limitations. She just cannot handle these big type point guards and these, especially with, say these big type point guard with speed. She made everybody else look bad. But let's call it out. Ryan Howard, you had a bad defensive game. You ain't do good either.
None of them did to me.
I'm getting to him. Alicia Gray, you got your ass whooped. Courtney Williams was kicking the shit out you, kicking your teeth in.
Tearing your ass up.
And you are a great defender. Ryan Howard, you ain't get whooped like Alicia Gray got whooped, but you had your struggles too. And Angel, you ain't played well either defensively. Directly or indirectly. And I'm gonna tell you, I said directly and indirectly, because I'm gonna speak on indirectly. First, I'm gonna speak on directly. Ryan Howard got you a couple of times. It happens. I think part of it was frustration.
You mean Natasha Howard?
Natasha Howard. Who I said?
Yeah, Bro Claude kept saying that last night. Wait, 2 different people.
Yeah. Natasha Howard. She got you a couple of times. Now, I think part of it was frustration. But nevertheless, you're a top 3 defender in basketball. You're in the defensive player of the year conversation. You can't have games like that. But I'm gonna tell you why I say indirectly. Because I'm gonna tell you, I want you to pull up some film on something. I sent it to your Instagram already.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna show you how indirectly Jordan Kendall and her bad defense and Pow, who wasn't that much better defensively last night,
No, she wasn't good last night.
caused the
Not defensively.
breakdown on everybody else on defense because of their incompetence, particularly Jordan Kendall. But like I said, pull up what I sent you on the Instagram
Okay.
because I'm gonna show people the difference and why Jordan Kendall was too big of a liability last night. Now this is another game. I don't know if you can see this, but
Let me see if I can make it. I don't know if it can get any bigger. No, that's as big as it can go.
we gonna
You gonna
we gonna
walk
make it
me?
do. So
Okay, you want me to play?
yeah, play it, and I'm gonna tell you when to
let the
stop.
dream makes
Oh, you want me
Meaning,
to?
take
You
time
you
off.
tell me when to start. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you take sound
Uh,
off.
okay.
Now, so you gonna see. Well, I'm finna show you right here how you should properly play defense on any other occasion. You see how Paige came back. Now stop. Stop it
Okay,
right
hold
there.
on.
Stop it.
Oh shit! I was
Stop.
switching
You
to the
stop
other
it. It
screen.
ain't do nothing yet. You stop it right there.
Okay.
That's all I needed. You see where Paige at?
Mm-hmm.
You see how Angel's right there?
Mm-hmm.
You see how AJ open pursuit and she played her position? Paige couldn't do anything because Ryan Howard ran through the pick. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's easy for Angel to be in position when Ryan Howard played through the pick, and I don't think she had to do flash just enough for Ryan Howard to catch back up. If that makes sense.
All right. Mm-hmm.
But last night, Jordan Kendall kept getting swallowed by the pick. So what Angel had to do, over pursue, and come up further to guard Olivia Miles to stop the penetration. What did that do for Angel? Now, Olivia Miles, a great passer, kept slicing and dicing in that third quarter to Ryan Howard. Did I say Ryan? I keep saying Ryan Howard. Natasha Howard.
Natasha Howard. Yeah.
He slicing and dicing to Natasha Howard because Angel had to over pursue and had to come up further than she had to because Jordan Kendall kept getting swallowed in the pick and roll. So Jordan Kendall's incompetence was a domino effect on everybody on defense because she could not stick Olivia Miles one-on-one and do her part. It was a defensive breakdown, but she was the lead reason for that defensive breakdown.
Mm-hmm.
And it affected Angel defense last night because she kept having to over pursue because Jordan Kendall could not get through the pits.
Mm-hmm.
And she couldn't just let Olivia Miles keep scoring by herself, which is why the Ryan Howard, the Natasha Howard passes was kept being open because Angel had to open pursue her position as somebody that had to help defend the pick and roll. But still, Angel had a bad defensive game.
Yeah.
No question about it. But part of the reason why she had a bad defensive game, because you had a point guard that could not get through her pick and defend her man straight up, which is a problem, which going to be a detriment when it comes to playoff time.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to need to get somebody else, Keysha.
They got somebody else on the roster.
Papa wasn't doing much better.
Mm-mm.
And I know the VAR, she had to come in for Alicia Gray. I think they need a point guard that could play defense. So
Ain't nobody out there.
That way, you know what I'm saying, in a situation like that, you could have a quick hook on Ryan Howard. Not Ryan Howard, but Jordan Kendall. But Navarre is a two guard. She going to be mainly coming in for Alicia Gray.
No, I get where you coming from, but what they can in situations like that, Ryan Howard can run the team. They can leave Alicia Gray out on the floor. They can bring in Navarre simply for the matchup that I mean, at first he gonna try Papa. If Papa getting cooked, then you go to Navarre and let her defend.
We probably need to go to her
And you
sooner rather
put
than later.
and you pull Canada off the floor, and you let Ryan Howard run it.
You will have to pull it sooner rather than later then.
Hmm He
Because
didn't adjust last night. By the time he adjusted to Navarre, it was too late.
yeah, it's too late, man.
It was too late.
I,
She had Jordan Canada has specific, what you call it, Duval. She has
physical
um
limitations.
yes, physical limitations that everybody knows. And he's got to recognize. I get that he believes in her. I get it. She's part of the big four, big five, whatever you want to. I get it. But she is still 5'6", and Olivia Miles is a big guard,
And kept swallowing.
and she's savvy. She was playing with her.
Keysha, it was bad.
I think everybody think, oh, Jordan Canada is fast. She can keep up with it. Olivia Miles not fast. She was just playing with her.
Keysha.
Same thing Boot Scoop did to her, right? Chelsea Gray did the same thing to her. Keep going.
Olivia Miles was clowning her. Clowning, doing the too small and everything.
Yes.
It was embarrassing.
Yeah.
Now this is the first time this season I'm going to criticize Smecko. Because what Smecko should have did was he should have said, Alicia Gray, you defend Olivia Miles. And Jordan Cannon, you defend Courtney Williams. Now, maybe it wouldn't have been much better. But Courtney Williams is kind of smaller, so she ain't going to be swallowed by Courtney Williams. So I think she would have had a better matchup if she would have did that. This status quo, knowing what she did the first game. And so, now we got off the defense. Let's get to the offense. They got to change.
You want me to lead this up?
Nah, you can get that off. I don't need nothing else. I just want to show the difference between when somebody could just play their position like Angel in a game like against Dallas, then when she had to over pursue in a game like last night, and and Natasha Howard kept getting bounce passes left to right because of Jordan Kelly kept getting swallowed in the pick and roll and she couldn't keep up. Well, anyway.
You keep cooking.
Now I'm going to go offensively. Why do the pick and roll and you're not going to pass the ball? At some point, and I'm going to blame this on Ryan Howard and Alicia Gray. I know y'all shooters. I get it. But did we see that stat that say gravity pull? The most gravity pull is Ryan Howard and Alicia Gray?
We did.
What good does that do if y'all don't pass the ball? What you doing is your men gonna just stay right with you because, like I said, they don't believe you gonna pass it to anybody else. They don't believe you just gonna gun it. And I'm gonna relate this to a real life situation, right? We all got regular jobs, of course.
Yeah.
If we work at our job, regular job, where we can just constantly call out and have no consequence for calling out, what we gonna do?
Keep calling out.
Yes. Because there's no consequence. So if I'm a team that defended the dream, right? If I know that if Ryan Howard and Alicia Gray set up the pick and roll and they constantly gonna keep it, why would I sag off my man to defend Angel Reese when I know what you're gonna do? I'm gonna just keep gravitating pull towards you.
Yeah.
Look at that. You see how Angel over pursuing?
Yeah, that is why I'm just letting it run while you cooking.
that girl, man, she was playing with her, man.
Look
And
at
that
look at
and that was Navarre. She ain't doing
that was
no
Navarre. Her one. Look,
play it again.
her one play. Okay, hold on. I'll play it again.
Cause I'm gonna get back to my soliloquy, but this got to be played. Cause this people gotta understand how special this woman is and how bad Jordan Kennedy would get her ass whooped. Look at this shit.
What is Jordan Canada? She confused. I don't know.
Look at this, man. She,
Pop trying. What is this?
you see how
Pop
she put? Like she gave it the head fake, like she was on pass and then laid it up.
Yeah.
Look,
Man.
come on, man. Look, she kept getting swallowed. Look, that why. Go back to that one play.
Okay, hold on. Let me get off my big
Look,
screen. Hold on. Look, you want to go back to this play right here? No.
no, the other one,
Okay.
way before that.
Let me let it play.
Way
I'll
before
wait
that.
for it.
No, other. No, you gotta go backwards.
Oh,
I'm
is
telling
it
you, go
still?
backward. Yeah, go back.
Okay.
Right here.
Okay.
Go back. That play.
Uh,
So I'm gonna tell you stop.
Okay.
Play stop.
Okay.
Play stop. Right there. You see how
Mm-hmm.
Angel had an over pursuit? Angel shouldn't be that far up.
No.
But she that far up because Jordan Kennedy got swallowed.
Mm.
Now her man getting open.
Mm-hmm.
Angel should have to be right by the you see where the circle at the free throw line?
But what is Nas doing?
I think she playing the 3-point line.
Okay.
She playing the 3-point line. So she in the right position. What
So
problem
yeah,
was, like
somebody's
I
over
said,
here I don't see. Yeah, probably so. Yeah.
problem is Angel had to play too far up, which she supposed to play the passing lane, which in turn play what happened. Good job, Jordan Kendall.
And she almost, to be honest with you, Alicia Gray. What was Alicia Gray doing? Hold on. Okay. Oh yeah, Alicia Gray got to stay over there with Courtney Williams. I got it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you right.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Lord have
Yeah,
mercy.
Ryan Howard, you went to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this. Pop. See,
Swap.
Angel got to open pursuit again. It's like,
I know, I got you, bro.
you can't, again. They just, at that point, they gave up on Jordan Kendall sticking on Olivia Miles. They got her ass over there.
Yeah, it made all of them. Yeah,
That's
they
Jordan
gave
Kendall right
up.
there. They should have been made the adjustment.
Mm-hmm.
She overhelped.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Here you go again. Come on, man. Ryan Howard got abused on that play. It's like,
He said, here you go again.
but like
Yeah,
I said,
man.
I can't play. This is what happened when your point guard cannot defend somebody as special as Olivia Miles. Everything breaks down. That's why they're gonna have to solve that. And you're gonna have to go. If you're gonna have to trade a second round pick or somebody, you're gonna have to get a defensive player on somebody else's team that they're not being used like that. Because you're gonna have a quick hook on Jordan Kendall. Or she could cost you a series. Because you see what Minnesota game plan was. Olivia Miles keep abusing them. Keep abusing them. And that what she kept doing. Over again.
I got some more for you. Keep cooking.
Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
The Komodo dragon was out there doing the damn thing.
Yep.
Yep.
I can't even hold you. Oh, I can't even hold you.
He had to take Okada out the game.
Yeah. Because she wasn't Angel wasn't sticking the Todd Howard the first half. I think she was sticking Coffee. But still, it doesn't matter.
Ah, damn.
Doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm. She dishing them up. Oh, my God.
Mm-hmm.
Why? First of all, it looked like Jordan Canada was supposed to take Natasha Howard. What am I
Gotcha.
missing? Why? I'm confused.
I
Wh-
think what? Okay.
What the hell?
That's defensive assignment, Angel. That's
So
defensive
you see her
assignment.
hands up like where everybody?
Yep. So you see what I'm
She
saying? You see
over
how she over
pursuing.
pursuing?
Yeah, she over pursuing because they getting killed. Natasha
See?
Howard.
See, she over pursuing again.
Oh my lord.
She
She
kept
she
doing it all
mad
game.
again. Oh my god.
See? See what I'm saying? You see how Courtney Williams got lost? She had to over pursue that.
Well, oh my god.
That's
See,
on
that's why I
Angel.
say about
That's on
and
Angel. She got
Barlace, I
lost.
don't. Yeah, you got to protect the rim of. Oh Lord, oh, she couldn't be stopped yesterday. Natasha Howard couldn't be
See?
stopped.
Over pursuing. You see what I
Oh
mean?
no, oh my God.
See how she kept over pursuing?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like I said, they're going to have to solve that. Because like I said again, they're going to give everybody the best shot. So
Yeah, they are.
back to the offense.
Go
Like
ahead.
I said, if you run the pick and rolls in the offense, and everybody know you're going to keep the ball and shoot, why would any team would have any kind of sense of urgency to try to defend the pick and roll when they know you just going to keep the ball? That's
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
stupidity. You need to learn how to dish it off, Alicia Gray and Ryan Howard. Because it's not just because, you know what I'm saying, just to feed the ball to Angel or to feed the ball to Nas. It's going to open you up. You know why Olivia Miles so special right now? Because she could beat you two ways. She can either keep it herself or she could pass the ball, right?
Right. Right.
So now, a great defender like Andrew got to play two things. It ain't like she could just sag off and say, hey, Olivia Miles shoot it, because Olivia Miles can shoot it. We seen that. We see Olivia Miles keep burnt, you know what I'm saying, Jordan Cannon dust. So what
Right.
Angel got to do? Over pursue. Now she pass it. When you are a two, when you can make a defender make two decisions, that make you a more dangerous player, Ryan Howard and Alicia Gray. Yeah, your points might come down a little bit, but for the best of the team, you opening everything else up, including the offense. That's why you're having these offensive struggles at the beginning of the game, because y'all fall in love with too much of y'all shots too early, instead of doing what's best for the team and getting everybody involved. I remember when Dwayne Wade, and this is in '06 when he said this, he always used to tell these TV commentators, broadcasters, you know, when they do these pre-production meetings and stuff. He used to say, he said, my number one job was always to get Shaq involved first.
Right.
Because if I get Shaq involved first, now I have to make them think about Shaq, which I know I can get myself involved later. That's why Dwayne Wade used to get off in the second half instead of the first half.
Yeah.
Because he used to get Shaq involved first.
You need to
get
get your
Angel-
bigs involved in the beginning of the
Yes,
game.
you get Angel Nas involved first. Have the defense to think about something. Because they already doubling and tripling Angel anyway. If you give her the ball first, and you have them really think, okay, Angel could be, you know, say a factor in this game, now they're opening you up. Because what we do know is Angel is a passer. She has the ability to pass the ball out of double teams to get people open shots. We've seen that. We seen it last night. And so, at the end of the day, you have to have the mindset of what is best for the team. And what is best for the team is getting everybody involved early instead of getting your own shot involved early. And that's where the maturity of this team got to come in at when it comes to Alicia Gray and Ryan Howard in particular. And Jordan Canada too. You got to get these people involved early, because if you don't, Only thing you're doing is drawing more double team to yourself, and you're not going to get off the way that you want to get off. And you're going to exert more energy trying to get off, trying to beat double and triple teams when you don't have to do that, when you got somebody other Angel Reese on your team. I even read in a couple of comments, and I'm going to say this real quick, I get the way. Somebody said, well, maybe they don't give Angel the ball like that because they don't trust us yet, or they don't trust him. If that's the case, y'all shouldn't have told her to trade for him. Y'all should have left her ass in Chicago. If that's y'all mindset, y'all should let her ass go to Dallas. Because you know who would have trusted her? Paige Beckers. Y'all should let her go to Dallas, and you know what I'm saying? And then Dallas would have been kicking y'all head in. So if that's their mindset, if that's really true, then they should have let her go to Dallas instead of being trying to recruit her, particularly Ryan Howard, when they was in the Olympic trials in Puerto Rico. You should have let her went to Dallas if you don't trust her really to do something effective on offense, which would be stupidity because we see Angel had 25 and 15 game. We see Angel had a 24-12 game. We see Angel had a 27-10 game. We see Angel had a 24-17 and 7 game. We see Angel had a 20-18-6 and 5 game. So you cannot tell me that girl cannot play offense. Yes, sometimes it's going to look clunky. Yes, sometimes it's going to be inefficient. But she's still a capable scorer. She's still a capable player on the offensive end. She's not a Ben Wallace where you don't have to worry about her like y'all playing 4-on-5. That's not true. Stop letting these clockers tell y'all that because, you know what I'm saying, they stupid ass don't even watch the fucking games. So,
Duval,
yes.
before you get off your soliloquy,
Yeah.
tell me why it seemed like Jordan Canada has a hard time passing the ball into the post.
That's a question I can't answer for you, sis. I can't answer that for you. You'll think it'd be easy because she got quick light speed where she could blow by people. And you know what I'm saying? It'd be easy to dish it off. Even somebody like a Jordan Canada and Alicia Gray. Do you know there's a thing called a jump pass? You know what a jump pass is, right? Where you act like you're going to shoot it, but you pass it at the last minute?
Yeah.
That's
But
that is a vendor, right?
Every time Angel's calling for the ball, it just seemed like, if Jordan Canada got the ball, it seemed like she hesitates, she pump fakes, and then she go away from it.
I blame all of them. Because at the end of the day, you got to get your bigs involved if you want to run the offense that you desire as a franchise. Because at the end of the day, people going to play y'all honest if they don't think you're going to pass the ball to your bigs. And that's just reality of the situation. So the Dream had a bad game last night, offensively and defensively. And I hope they look at the film and make the necessary adjustments on film so they could be a better team going forward. Because again, you ain't playing for today. You're playing for September. You're playing for October. You're playing for the championship. You know what I'm saying? You're playing for the Commissioner's Cup. You're playing for a bigger purpose when it comes to what this team can do if they allow themselves to be coached and, most importantly, to be a high IQ basketball team on both ends of the court. And I land.
Hey man, they got some things to work on. First of all, they can't allow themselves to get down in the first quarter, Duval, and have to dig themselves out every game. They got to fix that. They got to come out executing in the first quarter. That first quarter, I think they lost 14 to 23. They got to get a handle on that. And that goes to your point of establishing that you're going to have a paint presence and establish again, too, are you going to play. Seem like you just gonna play outside, but you need to establish the paint as well. You don't do that until you get in trouble. That's the thing I would say. The other thing is we're gonna talk about the officiating.
Mm-hmm.
Some challenges last night were overturned. Um, People online was talking about Angel didn't get the benefit of the whistle. What you think about all that? Do you think it's something or nothing?
It's something. And it's 3 years now that's been happening. The Angel had to take a fine last year because she wasn't getting the benefit of the whistle. The Angel
Yeah.
had to tell us that a ref saying that it's not her job to call these calls when they go into Angel. Ain't word on the street on all teams that, hey, Angel don't get no whistle so you can fire the hell out of her. That's word on the street. I think Alana Smith or the Russian from Minnesota Lynx, did they say that last year?
Yes, they did. I'm over here trying to pull up some of the stuff that people had put. Hold on. Uh,
But they said that
Go
last year.
ahead. They
And
did.
so the official is, you know what I'm saying, the official is an issue. And I think the problem is they don't know how to ref Angel Reese. They treat her like she's Shaq.
Mm,
Shaq was hard to officiate because he was so big and because they both play with a physical type of presence that it's not easy to really know what's a foul and what's not a foul when it comes to, you know, say officiating when it comes to Angel. But that still don't make no excuses. Officials, do your job because you're gonna get that woman hurt. And she keep having these season-ending injuries because, like I said, y'all allow these other women to just beat on her.
mm-hmm.
To just freaking beat on her. Instead of calling
Yeah.
this game fairly.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, it's so crazy. They'll gonna call an offensive foul on her until she challenged it, and then they had to correct their incompetence and called their defensive foul on Natasha Howard. How the hell that happened?
I know. And the first they was putting it on her,
Yeah,
and then it got turned off to be on Natasha Howard. Uh, she got a hand on her back there. You see that?
of course.
And then hold on, let me go to the next one.
Over the back.
Okay. Mm-hmm. That's her hitting on her wrist.
Yeah, of course. And before people say, well, they treat all bigs like that. The hell they do. Angel Wilson get that Wilson.
Yeah, Angel Wilson do get that Wilson.
Angel Wilson get 12 to 14 free throws a game. She get that Wilson. They don't play about Angel Wilson. She get that Wilson. Now, she earned that Wilson because, like I said, she the GOAT. But the fact of the matter is, it shouldn't be that big of a disparity between that Wilson Angel Wilson get and the Wilson somebody like Angel gets. Because, yes, Angel is the GOAT. But there are more people that come to the games to see Angel than they do Angel. That's not an opinion. That's a fact. So that means it's just as important for Angel to stay in the game and to complete her season as it is for Angel Wilson to stay in the game and complete her season. Because this is a business at the end of the day. Ain't no motherfucking charity when it comes to, say WNBA basketball, as far as I'm concerned. Ain't nobody getting to these arenas for free. They paying tickets, prices, to go see these players play. Now, Dr. J old ass probably got in for free. I don't know. But you know what I'm saying? Or Raven Simone, or all those celebrities that come see Angel. But the fact of the matter is this. People come to see her play. People don't come to see her get hurt. So yes, the officiating is a problem. They need to call these fouls and they need to call these fouls equally across the board instead of calling it on certain people at certain times who they feel like deserve the whistle based on their own personal agendas. Because Kayla Clark get the whistle too.
Yeah.
You breathe on Kayla Clark, that's a foul. You breathe on that heifer, that's a foul. Mm-hmm. And so, if I'm Smecco or if I'm the GM, I don't know the GM name. I forgot GM name.
Yeah, I don't know the GM name.
They need to start sending these clips to Kathy and say, Kathy, get on your referees and have something done about this.
Yeah, I mean, you got fans out here doing visual evidence. That's never good. Breaking it down frame by frame. That is never a good thing. So I get it. I know bigs sometimes don't get the whistle, but it's obvious. I mean, 2 times up, but they don't mind calling. Like Duval said, how you go from challenging a call on you to a call on the other player? Like, what the hell?
And that's what I'm saying. This is an issue. And before I get back to, say the officiating part, I need to say this. I need to say
Go
this.
ahead.
Hey, Chad, even if y'all don't agree with each other, be respectful. We all family here. I'm seeing a lot of arguing in the chat when, it's getting kind of uncomfortable. We need to be respectful with each other. We don't have to agree. But we all family here. Y'all need to remember that. And I ain't going to call no names because I ain't trying to put nobody out there. But y'all, let's be respectful.
Just be respectful.
That's all we ask. But back to the officiating. This is an issue, man. This is an issue. This something got to be done because, like I said again, this is big business, Keysha.
It is big business.
I ain't saying you got to rig it for Angel.
No,
I'm saying it's just important for her to play all her games. It is for Angel Woods to play all her games.
I agree.
Like I said, Angel is the GOAT. No debating that. Way better than Angel.
No.
Nobody argue that.
Nope.
But Angel is more important and bring more dollars than Angel ever could, and it's not even close. So that means it's important for Angel to be at her games so her fans and celebrities could come see her too.
Let's be real. The WNBA is going to benefit from having Angel go to the playoffs and Caitlin Clark go to the playoffs. Whether you watch Caitlin Clark or hate watch Caitlin Clark, it's going to be good to see both these figures go to the playoffs. If Angel don't make it because of the physicality, because of the lack of calls, it's going to be just as a blow to the playoffs as anybody else. Like it was a blow to the playoffs when feet went down. People was like that. That series was like it wasn't the same no more after feet went down. And you want the stars to be healthy. Make the calls.
And I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna go even a step further. If Angel and Caitlin play in the playoffs, you talking about ratings they're gonna do 8 and 9. NBA playoff ratings. So it's important for both of those women to go to the playoffs and be healthy. There's a reason why they promoting 3 of those women on the World Cup cover. Well, they could have easily promoted Angel Wilson because I know she's playing in it. But they promoting the young women. Why?
Yeah.
Because it's big business, because that's who people came to see. Just like the ratings came out today with New York and Dallas, 1.3. Big business. So like I said, so Kathy need to understand, it's big business for Angel, Caitlin, Paige, Asia, Sabrina, all get to the playoffs.
To make it to the playoffs.
Yes. So that means you need your refs to call these games fairly. and stop allowing one player to get beat up based on you thinking that she can handle physicality. That should not be the situation when it comes to how you officiate your players in a given game. That's not
Yep,
right.
I agree. Hold on, let me get to my. Thank you, Felicia, for the $2 super chat. She said we should all start tagging Kathy in pics and vids. I agree. I mean, you know, you know how they. I hope they don't get to the point of where Angel go in that press conference and tell them off and say, "I don't care if I get fined. Y'all need to stop this shit."
I'm gonna answer a
I'm not.
question real.
I'm
Go
not
ahead.
asking you to call fouls that's not there. I'm asking you to call the fouls that are there.
I'm gonna answer a question real quick.
Hmm.
Somebody said calls don't have nothing to do with health. The hell they don't. How did Angel get injured her rookie year? When she got chopped down by Lee Luru. She hurt her wrist. How she
Yep.
got injured on rival? When she got pushed down by De'Erica Hamby.
Hmm.
Now I
But you
can't
got to
tell you
say
when she hurt her back. Cause I know what she did hurt her back during the Lynx game. The
you
second one.
got. But the refs gotta set the tone that it's not gonna be tolerated to just hack her.
Yes.
That's when her health comes into play. They hacked her. They they are already double teaming her, and they hacking her because they're not calling it.
Keysha, they hacking her because they know they can't out rebound her straight up.
Right. Of course, that's what you do.
They
What
they
else you
they
gonna do?
the girl is so dominant at rebounding. They feel like they have to push, pull, hold her arm and everything else just to have a chance. This ain't no allegedly. This is what the Russians said on what's it called? The Stud Bud Live last year.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
She said that live out her own goddamn mouth.
They
First
did.
of all, Captain should have fired their ass after she said it.
All right.
For you to say publicly that the girl's so dominant at rebound, we have to hold her, foul her, just for us to even have a chance to get the ball. Nah, man. That's cheating. Hell, matter of fact, they were talking about it on the pregame show. What's the Lynx last night was doing drills to how to guard Angel? I think they said that on the pregame or something like that.
Hmm.
I believe so. I'm gonna
Hmm.
look it up just to confirm. But they said that last night. Come on, man. Y'all can't just beat up on somebody like that and expect nobody to not feel a certain type of way. Because it's like y'all not valuing that woman's health. As if, you know what I'm saying, as if her health don't matter. But like I said, I'm gonna put on Smecko and that GM. They need to send the tapes to Kathy. And they need to
Hmm.
send the tape to those referees, the referee association. And they need to tell them, hey, this game got to get called better.
Yeah. Yep.
This game got to get called better.
At least at least when it come to her, because some games they call in 35.
Yeah.
In other games, I don't know. They
Mm.
allowing it, so I don't know. But bro, I gotta get up out of here.
Yes.
I gotta get up out of here. But I got one thing to say.
Mm-hmm.
Jessica Shepard's on triple double watch.
What she got?
Jessica Shepard got 22 points,
Ooh.
15 rebounds,
Ooh.
7 assists
Damn.
over that match. And the Aces are down by 2 points, 72-74 to the Wings. The Wings ain't playing with y'all this season.
Who going Jessica Shepard?
Duval. I don't know. That's why I gotta get to the Players Club.
It
I
gotta be
gotta get
Alyssa
up to my
Smith.
room. I'm still in my office. I don't know. I'm watching it on my little phone, but it's too little. I'm getting old. I
It
don't
gotta be
know who the
Alyssa
hell.
Smith.
I don't know who guarded Jessica Shepard, but she got 22 points, 8 of 13 from the field, 15 rebounds, and 7 assists.
They need to put age on them. They're gonna have to.
Look
Somebody said Parker
like
Titus that's
and they
Gardner.
and they started AZ Fudd today. It was a lineup change. They started with AZ Fudd, Paige Beckers, Enrique, Maddie Seagrass, and Jessica Shepard.
Mm-hmm. It's funny.
Who what they said in the chat? Who Gardner? What they
They
said?
said Parker Titus.
Oh, she getting done in.
It's funny because Jessica Shepard played the other day and Angel shut her ass down.
Yeah, she balling right now.
God damn.
She is balling right now because Paige Becker only got 17. She's 7 of 15. She decent. 4 assists. AZ Fudd got 17. She's 7 of 11. The two Yukons is efficient, doing their work. Enrique got 1 goddamn point.
They need to trade her ass, man.
No, you know Enrique go in and out. So Jessica Shepard is over there. She over there balling, man.
But go ahead and do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Let's shut it down.
All right. Look, I know that was hard for you. And I appreciate your objectivity with your goal.
Yeah.
I do appreciate your objectivity. I know you was gonna be objective. I knew you was gonna be objective.
Yeah.
It's just one game. I know people hate hearing that saying. They got to bounce back on what, Friday? Yeah, they play
Phoenix.
No, they play Portland.
No, they play Phoenix, don't it?
No, hold
Portland
on.
or Phoenix? Check it.
Let me check it right quick.
Yeah.
No, I think they on that side of the. Hold on, let me see. I think they play. So, and they can't play, and that's the thing. We'll talk about that in the pregame. No, they play the Portland Fire. We'll talk about that in 9:00 on a Friday night on Iron.
That's homecoming.
And we're gonna talk about that in the pregame, but they can't play with the Fire.
That's
the Fire
homecoming.
are 5-3.
That's homecoming, Keysha.
They beat the Liberty. They beat some good teams.
I know, but that's still homecoming.
We gonna see up there in Portland. We gotta get our lick back.
Only thing they can do better than us is get high. It's homecoming.
Well,
I'm telling you.
We gotta get our lick back. That's all I got to say. We gotta get our lick back.
I know they play Portland Fire though. That's homecoming though.
They play Portland on. You showed the ball.
I'm sure that dub. That's homecoming though.
All right then, Duval. All right. Look, you messed up that last one.
I ain't think Olivia that special, but Olivia, she's like I said, I never finna get out of here, but I'm telling you. It's too late for 2026 because they already got the team kind of set up. I'm telling you that 2028, I don't think Chelsea Gray going to be on it.
I did. Oh, while you talking about that, I wanted to tell you what I told Bro Claude. I asked him, could he lend me Sydney Taylor?
Ooh.
He told me no.
We can use.
I said, y'all not gonna do nothing with her. She can come off the bench for us. We are playing. She dropped 25 the other night too.
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, she dropped 25 in the second half too, though. Now I will say we could get a Haley Van Lipper.
Yeah, she just got let go.
Yeah, I think she kind of burnt that bridge. So that's why.
Yeah, I don't know.
My thing is that's why you don't.
Right.
What's the cliche?
Right.
Something about the mouth don't feed you or something like that.
Oh, don't mess with them. Yeah, they said Layla LeCon came back to the Connecticut Sun, but that's why they let Haley Van Lip go. Remember, she was overseas.
Yeah.
So they need Layla LeCon. That's for sure.
Yeah, don't burn the hand your mouth feed you. Something like that. But either way.
I don't know if Haley Van Lip will help this Atlanta team. They need her. They got too many little people running around there. They
They
need
do.
a, you know what I mean?
Only way she help, I think she would help only because the mentality level is different than other places. Cause they just tell her
Okay.
go and score,
Mm-hmm.
and I think she could do that well. If she just had to go in there and put buckets, I think she'll go and put buckets,
Mm.
and that can help the bench scoring. Cause I think we have a hard time with the bench scoring right now.
Mm. We do. That's why I asked. That's why I asked Brocard, and he said he not letting it go. I said, y'all ain't gonna do nothing with it. We just need a punch off the bench. Somebody
Well,
that gonna go for their shot.
that's why I want an Erin McDonald. Cause Erin McDonald, she's a true point guard. She like to
Mm.
pass it out and stuff like that, and she can shoot. Man, but anyway, let's get out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let's get out of here. Hey, guys, I haven't said it enough, but please hit the like button on the way out the door. Let me see how many likes I got before I go, cause y'all be acting funny and getting mad and talking crazy stuff. So make sure y'all hit the like button. I'm about to roll over there to the doggone Players Club, and we finish and help listen to the Brocard call Wings versus Aces, and then we gonna call Fever versus the Bouts. I got 73 likes, y'all. Hit the like button. Hit it. Hit it on the way out the door. Thank you, Duval, for rocking with me. This was a good discussion. We'll be back over the weekend, y'all. We'll definitely be back tomorrow for the Dream Game. So
Yeah.
we out. Duval, anything else?
Not at this time. Not at this time.
Peace.
Peace.